say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well, there is Young's poise in the clutch, calm in the biggest of moments.
Here's Morrow. Reeves outside. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Miller. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a three-point lead. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Reeves with it. Smith fires. And there's the three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Miller. And he jams it in.
And just a forceful finish there. Bogan has that natural power.
And here Starks. Now Smith. 4 on the clock. Count it. Nice touch.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
Outside, Smith to take the lead, and it misses.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the ball.
Now Miller. Now here is Young. It's deflected. Here's Morrow. Here's Smith. And he slams slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Well, he wanted it in that moment. They gave it to him, and he didn't disappoint.
Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you've got to love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Good.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Substitution on the court.
Austin Reeves, drained from outside. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
So the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came